Question 1. What does the acronym TRIAC explicitly stand for in power semiconductor electronics? The term TRIAC is a generalized trade acronym that stands for triode for alternating current, reflecting its three-terminal bidirectional behavior. Question 2. In terms of internal functional architecture, a TRIAC behaves approximately like which pair of devices connected in parallel opposition? A triac can be modeled as two silicon-controlled rectifiers, or SCRs, connected in an inverse parallel configuration sharing a common gate terminal. Unlike standard unidirectional thyristors, in how many directions can a TRIAC conduct current when triggered? Unlike basic unidirectional thyristors, a single TRIAC can conduct electric current in both directions, making it ideal for full-wave AC control. What are the main current-carrying terminals of a TRIAC designated as instead of anode and cathode? Since current passes bidirectionally, standard anode-cathode naming is replaced by main terminal 1 and main terminal 2, or MT1 and MT2. 5. How many distinct operating quadrants can a standard TRIAC potentially be triggered into conduction? A standard TRIAC can be triggered in 4 distinct electrical quadrants, determined by the relative voltage polarities of MT2 and the gate terminal against MT1. In which quadrant is a TRIAC operating if main terminal 2 is positive relative to MT1, and the gate pulse is also positive? When both the main terminal 2 voltage and the gate trigger pulse are positive with respect to main terminal 1, the device triggers within quadrant 1. Question 7. In which quadrant is the TRIAC operating when MT2 is negative relative to MT1, and the gate pulse is also negative? If main terminal 2 is negative relative to main terminal 1 and the gate receives a negative trigger pulse, the device fires inside quadrant 3. Question 8. Which triggering quadrant is typically the least sensitive, requiring the largest gate current to initiate conduction? Quadrant 4, where main terminal 2 is negative but the gate is pulsed positive, is the least electrostructurally sensitive and demands higher turn-on current. Question 9. What minimum threshold parameter defines the holding current of a TRIAC? The holding current represents the absolute baseline principal current that must continue flowing through the main terminals to sustain internal thyristor latch-up. Question 10. Once a TRIAC is successfully latched into conduction, what must happen to the main current to turn the device off? Once turned on, the gate loses control. Turn-off only occurs when the main terminal current drops below the minimum holding threshold, typically at an AC0 crossing.